Hello and welcome. This is a collective reading. All right, so we're going to dive right into it. Welcome, everybody. I hope you're all amazing. We are the 26th of December, right into Capricorn season, and we are diving right into the energy. Really a lot of cool energy that's coming out. It's really intense. It all depends on if you know how to utilize it in the right way. Don't let it destroy you. Let it create your own perfect story. All right, we're just eliminating what we don't need. So if you feel like something's not correct for you, be that warrior and that peaceful warrior that doesn't destroy yourself but destroys the things around you. It destroys the beliefs that have kept you small. Your ability and the possibilities are out there for you to really rise above any situation. So the morning and the release, the rain, we have like right here with the tear within the collective energy. So within the collective energy around, all right, this is like what we're absorbing because it's happening in the atmosphere, what's happening with the planets, what's being destroyed, as in like beliefs and thought patterns, what's our ending, so we can have beautiful new beginnings on this authentic path we are all going into. So this release, the rain, think about the rain. What is it? The rain is a beautiful thing. What's a detoxifying? It really brings out something new. So tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy or vulnerability. Yeah, so if you're really feeling vulnerable at this time, it's all about the release for humanity. We sense this, we feel it. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that once acknowledged will bring us a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. So this is all following the light, following the melody, melancholy, following through. So you feel like you're in the drama, drowning in the murkiness, know that the rain is here to bring on a clarity, bring on a cleanse, that we have more depth than it is to the eye. And what we see is not everything. So the release is what, it's something feel beautiful, feels so toxic but intoxicating at the same time. So know that what is being revealed, we having to release these emotions that are burning. We're gonna dive into the wisdom collective. We're gonna get right into this, like I said. We are going with the motion of the ocean, which is like tides are turning. It's like we see the tides coming, they're really big and they feel like they're endless, but they're not. We see them coming, we can alter our movements, we can alter what we do with this information, what we do with it. We don't just have to stare like a deer in the headlights. We are creating like these new patterns. Time to go, time to move forward, time to move away from what's holding us. Moving into this unknown path. This feels like a never-ending story, but really it's like a never-ending story. Like it's always open to new possibilities. So sometimes we feel like, oh my God, it's never going to end. That's when it's time to go, time to move. There is something else to do. You are being elevated. Your energy, your spirit's there first. So know that what you are letting go of these tears, it's time to move away from that. Time to release because you're going in a different time zone. Don't let yourself be stuck. Know you're this warrior. The warrior is all about where you're being moved towards. Your crown chakra is the warrior. And the crown chakra is the divinity within. So this is the part of you that wants to reach beyond the self towards heaven. So this is blocking the ascension, the warrior. Maybe that you are holding on to this energy of not wanting to move, wanting to stay like a warrior guarding something that you're not meant to guard anymore. You're meant to be that peaceful warrior, letting go and showing this true journey of leadership by not needing to win at all costs, because sometimes the cost is your own self. You don't want to lose yourself, right? So, and the prayer seems to be, and the prayer is in the heart. So the heart, this is like, what's humbling you? What is pulling something that is wanting you to be a gentle warrior? so the warrior. The samurai, the soldier, the advocate. So this could be holding yourself in the way, knowing that something like your truth could be holding you back. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with a sword in a hand moving blindly towards battle. Okay, so you could be moving, I feel like you're moving blindly when you can really use your prayer, use your ascension, use what you had to wipe away those tears to bring you to this new elevation. So yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting that the eternal guide to the sword's blade. Are you at that edge of the blade towards battle? So I feel like what's holding you back are when you're in the dark of the warrior, the threats, savagery, abandoning mission and values. Don't let yourself stand in the wrong stance. What are you standing for? Make sure you're standing for yourself, not others. Make sure you're in alignment. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. So if you're standing for a purpose that's not of your truth, there could be meaningless confrontations and violence. So it's important to question the battle at hand. Exactly. What are you battling? Are you battling yourself? Are you battling others that are standing in truth? Make sure there's a great... It is likely a great one with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles. So choose wisely, brave one. Make sure that you're making the right... Draw your sword and realign with the eternal wisdom within. Then surrender to the battle. So there's a surrendering that's needed. It's this battle. So you're having right now, like, go towards the clarity, the personal action, resolve, and resilience. Be careful, as the warrior implies war. The two go hand in hand. Those who defeat others are strong. Those who defeat themselves are mighty. Yeah, don't be faced with your... Make sure your true purpose. Without a true purpose, manifesto, or oath, the warrior is lost. What do you stand for? What are you willing to rise in the name of? Write it out. Okay, so fierce clarity means, like, you're not just going after this blindly. It's time to move away into the direction of purpose and fight for this peaceful warrior. Don't let yourself beat yourself up over countless challenges and conflicts, right? This is all about releasing what was, and now step into the true heart of the prayer, right? Just like a prayer, it'll take you there. And I feel like time to go towards your heart. Your heart is where you're going to find peace. And that's peaceful warrior, where you know you're strong. You really don't need to let it out. You really just need to stand in the stance of the warrior. Have a vow to yourself. Have your own purpose. The prayer, the worship. So in the heart position, we have the prayer. What is prayer? When are we in a state of prayer? And when are we not? To whom or to what we pray? Archetypally, the practice of prayer has been with us since the dawn of time as a remedy for the omnipresence of self-centered thinking that spins us towards illusion. Prayer leads us beyond our ego as we move from our little story to the big one. Some say we are in a state of prayer anytime we are not the center of our own thoughts. Others say prayer is a natural result of gratitude. Perhaps it's simply surrender. Again, the surrender, right? Surrender to the hatred. Surrender. Don't go into anything that brings out your war. So this reminds us of its importance of service. What prayer is important for you? Get quiet, low, humble, and soft. This is your heart. Be in touch with the ground of your heart as your heart lifts to the sky. Though it may be uncomfortable, it is time. Nothing else will do. Offering to be of service, asking for guidance. So respecting results and self-aggrandizement. Okay, so this is like fighting off just needing to surrender and be the center. Your heart is wanting to release. And I feel like these tears of the soldiers, of your ancestors, they have fought. And now it's time to go towards the purpose, the light, and what you're being shown beyond. All right, so... So pull a quick tarot. Let's see what all this else means. What is this time to go? All right. Hope you're all amazing today. Hope you had some great holidays. What are we going towards? What is the path for time to go towards for the collective? What is the collective going towards, please? What is the collective going towards? This prayer and warrior energy. All right, yeah, going towards moving away from any releases, going to calmer waters, things that are going to bring out your happiness. What is the collective going towards, please? All right, we have some news of defeat. So anything, we're cutting out any immaturity, any delayed, anything that makes us feel like, are we really defeating others, these conflicts, or ourselves? What are we fighting off? Is it really truly our purpose? Are we fighting off things that we are meant to really bring into union? Are we fighting off each other? Is it really our divine purpose? Time to reflect with the Hermit. Time to take the energy to heal and to go within. And these conflicts may be stirred up from within. Make sure that it's not these illusions of conflict that are in your head, that other people in these news, it's other people in the background stirring up problems, and you feel like you're defeating it off. But really, you're just needing to go within and to learn. Yeah, and the Hangman really teaches us to find your true self in the nurturing of this higher time. What you don't see yet is this union, the union of just finding your dark and your light, centering yourself, the duality, finding people, and even just in yourself. Cut out the gossip, cut out any kind of information that is just going to keep you feel like conflict. Like you feel like you're winning the battle, but really, are you really? I feel like it's a mental thing. So this is cutting out, this clarity is coming in, showing you that this is just nonsense. Don't meddle around in the nonsense that surrounds you. It's just keeping you small. Time to move away. What are we moving away from? Conflicts, things that are bringing out your conflicts, your mental conflicts that weren't even really there. Things that are gossiping, spying, this is a very immature energy, and wanting you just to go within this awakening, to find yourself. Time to go towards and we have the Hermit is number 9, and this card, time to go, is number 9. Time to go towards your awakening. Time to go inward instead of doing this outward. And we have the 5 of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is like, these are people that are around you that are keeping you small, that are gossiping, that are just gossiping conflicts. So creating conflicts within the mind that are challenging your thoughts, that really don't need to keep you in this space. Time to walk away from that. Walk away and move towards your purpose. Move towards the light, your inner guidance. And I just had the Emperor and what fell out was the Emperor and look at that. Moving towards your true purpose. Duality that brings out the power within. The power within the forces of the light and the dark. Finding the equal and things that are just higher meanings, things that connect you with a higher purpose, awakening, shift you into this mutable energy of love and finding the value within and not having to look for it on the outside, all right? So this prayer will take you there, and you're the warrior. With the prayer and the warrior and the tear, it's you're releasing yourself and you're seeing the light in the dark, all right? Till next time. Bye, guys.